Everyman Driver Nation, coming soon, my first drive and review of the 2013 BMW 550i X-Drive sedan. This vehicle was built and designed for luxury, sportiness, and elegance in every single drive. This is the kind of vehicle I want when I grow up. Stay tuned for that first drive and review, and if you haven't already, click on that subscribe button so you can receive updates on my new video uploads, and like us on Facebook, keyword Everyman Driver. This, my friends, is the flagship sedan for Kia, the 2014 Cadenza, the most powerful and technologically advanced Kia offered in the U.S. It first debuted at the 2013 North American International Auto Show in Detroit, and since then has received a great deal of praise for its premium feel and long list of high-end standard features. Hello and welcome to Everyman Driver. I'm Dave Erickson. Thanks so much for watching. Let's get started. On the outside, the Cadenza's striking design has a distinctive sports sedan form. Its broad shoulders, contoured hood, large wheels, and wide stance give it a strong, grounded appearance. Flanking its signature grille and front fascia are quad headlights that nestle deeply behind crystalline lenses. The lower fascia is wide, lending to the Cadenza's imposing stance, and chrome trim accents around the fog lights and grille add to the vehicle's premium presence. Classic chrome accents adorn the lower portions of the doors and continues into the rear fascia. 18-inch alloy wheels are standard, however, I have 19-inch wheels as part of the upgraded technology package. LED taillights are standard and sit high in the deck and are designed to cut across a large portion of the vehicle, lending to its broad stance with twin oval tailpipes helping complete the Cadenza's sporty and elegant design. Under the hood is Kia's most powerful V6 engine ever, a smooth revving 3.3-liter gasoline direct injected V6 engine mated to a front-wheel drive 6-speed automatic transmission, which includes a Sportmatic manual shift mode and paddle shifters on a kick-ass leather and wood-wrapped steering wheel. This GDI power plant produces 293 horsepower and 255 pound-feet of torque. As far as fuel economy, it's rated at 19 miles per gallon in the city and 28 on the highway. This week I've been averaging in mixed driving 23 miles per gallon. The ride and handling behind the wheel of the Cadenza is the best I've experienced in a Kia so far, hands down. The steering could be a little bit heavier, but overall, I feel like I'm in a much more expensive and luxurious vehicle. With nearly 300 horsepower under the hood, there's a great deal of control and comfort during acceleration. I like that. And even though this is not a sports sedan per se, cornering and road feel are really good, and thanks to the extensive list of noise-reducing technologies, the cabin is extremely quiet, both around town and on the highway. By the way, the Cadenza is designed to run on regular unleaded gasoline, for those of you who have asked about that in the past. The interior of the Cadenza, in my opinion, rivals that of your more familiar and high-end luxury brands at a price point thousands of dollars less. This premium environment comes complete with soft leather upholstery and tasteful accents of wood and chrome. You have this elegant analog clock positioned between the automatic climate controls, which at first seems out of place, but after a while helps give it a classic feel. The center console is angled slightly toward the driver for optimized control, and I really like this optional digital 7-inch LCD gauge cluster. This is where you can cycle through a wide range of vehicle information data, including turn-by-turn navigation and infotainment. Elegant chrome bezels surround the climate and audio controls, air vents, and the standard push-button start. And the Cadenza's premium image is further enhanced by the following standard features: Bluetooth, wood-trim door inserts, leather-wrapped steering wheel and shift knob, as well as leather trim seats and navigation with an 8-inch color display and backup camera. Let's take a look at some real-world legroom and headroom in the back of the Cadenza. I am 5'11", and this is where I left the driver's seat as the driver. And look how much room I have between my knees and the back of the seat. For a full-size sedan, this is what you would expect. There's even a bit of an indent in the seat back for extra room for those larger passengers. Also a container here behind the driver and passenger seat for magazines or whatever you like to have. There are 3 O-blank handles throughout. The driver does not have one because they should be having their hands on the wheel, 10 and 2, correct? Headroom right here is pretty good. A little bit of an indent, so I have no problems being 5'11" and having plenty of headspace. This rear armrest comes down. You do have a pair of cup holders here, which is great because if you are going to be back here, you want to have a couple of refreshments to stay relaxed. One thing I'd like to see maybe is a sunshade here for both the passengers in the back seats. On those warm days, that can make a big difference on keeping the cabin cool. So maybe in 2015, they'll add that to the Cadenza. In the meantime, let's go check out the cargo room and trunk space. So there are 3 ways to access the trunk space and cargo room of the 2014 Cadenza. There is a button near the driver's side. There's also a button here just below the trunk ledge. And there's a button here in the key fob. Hold that for a couple of seconds and up comes your trunk lid. Now, first thing you'll notice is, yeah, there's a wide entryway here, but the mouth is not too wide. It could be a little bit wider in my opinion, but we'll find out for sure with my 30-gallon storage bin to see if we can slide that in there. By the way, we can. Just below the floorboard, we have your spare tire and jack kit. This is a undersized tire, more like a donut, but you do have one just in case. Also a first aid kit here on the left-hand side. Now, the seats do not fold down, but you do have a small pass-through that you can access, and maybe if you have some skis or longer items, that will help facilitate that. Otherwise, a decent amount of space back here for a full-size sedan. So let's go ahead and grab the 30-gallon storage bin to see how it'll fit, because we already know it will. Angle it in a little bit, slide over to one side, and there you have it. You could probably get 1.5 of my storage bins in here. One good thing about these elbow joints here, when you close it, they do have a slot where they slide in. That way you don't have to worry about pinching anything or getting any of your luggage or storage items stuck there. In the end, I think you have a decent amount of space back here, plenty for maybe even 3 sets of golf clubs, large items of luggage, and all the groceries you can carry. That's your trunk space in the back of the Cadenza. The Cadenza is offered in one trim level known as Premium with a beginning MSRP of $35,100. There are 2 available option packages, and my tester has both, the Luxury and Technology, each for an additional $3,000, and in my opinion, money well spent. The Luxury package features a full-length panoramic sunroof with power retractable sunshade, HID headlights with adaptive front lighting system, that 7-inch LCD instrument cluster I mentioned earlier, and heated steering wheel with power tilt, to name a few. The Technology package gives you those 19-inch alloy wheels, electric parking brake with auto hold and advanced smart cruise control, which maintains a set distance to the vehicle ahead of you, water repellent hydrophobic front side windows, which sounds pretty cool, radar-based blind spot detection system with lane change assist, and Kia's first ever lane departure warning system, which provides audible and visual alerts to the driver should they unintentionally drift into another lane. So when it's all said and done, this fully loaded 2014 Kia Cadenza is still under $42,000. A steal by any standard. Until next time, I'm Dave Erickson with Everyman Driver. Thanks for watching.